So this is the Smart Pet Feeder. It comes with a lot of cool features. It connects to an app that you can download on Android or Apple. It will hold 29 cups, basically 6 pounds of food. Everything is machine washable except the dispenser here. You can either run it with batteries or a USB charger as well. So we're going to jump into the box. I just want to answer a couple questions that I've seen a lot of people that have about it. It'll connect Bluetooth, either the 2.4 or the 5 gigahertz, depending on your network at home. It works with both Android and Apple. It will do about 20 meals. So whether that's scattered throughout one day, whether that's scattered throughout a week, you have the ability to schedule that in the app. And the nice thing is it'll just automatically drop the food. So we'll show you how to use all of that. As far as the container, again, I said it's 29 cups, which is basically 7 liters, and it's completely transparent all the way around, so you'll be able to see how much food is in there, what's happening. The other thing that you can also do is you can basically create scenario missions or programs in the app. So depending on the time of year, whether it's inside or outside, if it's cold or if it's warm, so you can create those different things that are scheduled. The nice thing is too, is it also has a really sturdy base, so your dog won't tip it over, or your cat, or whatever animal you're feeding out of this. So let's jump into the unboxing and I'll walk you through everything. Okay, so straight out of the box, we're going to get a user manual, and inside the user manual tells you a lot about the device itself. It's got a QR code, how you install everything, all of the parts, the different pieces that come through, which I'm about to show you. How to connect everything, the front, the back, the feeder. You want to make sure the indicator light. We'll walk through everything once we get this plugged in. The Smart Life app, where you can download again from the App Store or Google Play, and then adding a device through Bluetooth and different things like that. So we'll walk through all that. I'll do a screenshot of my... So you've got the lid and the base and the bowl. Right there, inside of the bowl, you have screws, your charger, you have your USB, and I believe it's probably a DC. Let me just see on the other end. Yeah, some sort of DC. I don't know the size yet. So, and I'll just show you what this is for. You can run this and screw this in. We probably won't screw ours in right now until we know where we finally want it. And then there's your USB port. This might be better if I just turn this all upside down. There we go. So this is where all of our food goes. We talked about this earlier. It's got that see-through plastic. Then our dump tray with an LCD screen right here. It's got a little piece of plastic on this that you want to take off. So there's that. And then your dispensing wheel, and there is a specific way that we're going to put this together. So we'll step back here after I pause this. Just wanted to show you everything that's here. And then there is the QR code right here on the front to the app. Tells you all about the lights, what each one of those mean, all of those different things. Short press, long press, all of the instructions on this kind of quick guide right here on this sticker. So let's go to the install, and I'll kind of turn it around with the camera so you can see me put everything together. Okay, so inside right here, there's a little panel to cover up all of the electronic stuff. So it sits right here, and then it just slides right down on top of the feeder. Now, also with the feeder, there is a specific way that it needs to go. So the catch tray needs to go in the back like that. So there's this that we have right here. The tray slides right in here. You can see the tongue and grooves basically right here. That sits right there. Our bowl sits right in here. Our power cord is going to be on the bottom right here, And you'll notice that it has kind of an L shape right here. So again, it can run on batteries or the cord. So we're going to put the cord in, and there's a specific way that it's going to go so it doesn't get and you'll see that it's flat. So you've got a little bit of room with your cord that way. If you were going to mount this somewhere, this is where you could mount this on a wall, and this bracket just slides out. This is something you'd want to measure, obviously. Again, we're not going to install it on a wall anywhere. The reason that you would want to do this is if you have a taller dog and the dog can actually just eat at, 2 feet high, 3 feet high, depending on how tall your dog is. So they're just eating straight out of the bowl. It'll also give it a little bit more stability, obviously. So then with our last portion, keep the back side, there we go. And then we just twist the whole thing and it locks in. So to unlock it, you just twist, pop it off like that. There you go. So we are fully installed other than the mounting bracket, which again, as mentioned earlier, and the QR code is right here. So some of the things, blue light flashing, it means it's waiting for the Wi-Fi connection. The blue light always on means it's Wi-Fi connected. The red light always on is it's enough battery. That means it's powered only from the wall. If the red light is flashing, that means it has a low battery. So with the buttons on the front, we talked about the app, and I'll show you this when we actually get it installed. You can actually manually just press this button and the food will come out. So let's go get it filled up and show you some things down there. Hopefully we can get our dog in the picture or in the video. He does eat a lot. He's a 75-pound dog, so he eats quite a bit. But let's take you up there and get everything started, and we'll go from there. Add a device, and you can see here it's picking up on my Bluetooth. So I just click Intelligent Pets Feeder. It's going to attach that to the Bluetooth. Everything connected, you'll see this right here. So you've got your feeding schedule where you can create a schedule on the different days of the week, what times you want. Obviously it's military time, so you could add an entire schedule like that. You can change the number of feeds. So depending on the size of your cat or dog, the feed comes out in portions. And so it's basically how many times around the little capsule goes. So if I click it on 2, it's going to give 2 feedings. If I go to 1, it'll be 1 feeding. But this will happen automatically. So that was 2. If I needed my dog to have more, I could set this so it would go 4 times around, 3 times around. It depends on the schedule that you have for your individual cat or dog. Final thoughts on the Smart Pet Feeder. Super easy to use, super intuitive. I know I mentioned just cats and dogs. You could also do rabbits, squirrels, maybe ferrets. I think maybe a hedgehog or a turtle's too small, and turtles like wet food. But so super intuitive. The app is really, really easy to use. It's a quick, simple download. There's not a ton of things that you need to worry about. So if you're looking to get something either for the holidays or anytime for a pet owner, the beautiful thing about this is you can run this remotely, right? So you can be outside, you can connect in to your Wi-Fi and then just release the food right there. You have portion controls. You also have a timer and a day timer, and not a day timer and an hourly timer that you can do everything. So again, this is the Smart Pet Feeder. Ingenious idea.